Stop. I'm going to practice now. God. Okay.
It's your hair.
Fuck you.
Finish it. Because it's wet.
Hello, and welcome to your training on prompting. First, let's talk about what prompts are. Prompts are a specific type of assistance that teachers give their learners to help them achieve their maximum potential in skill acquisition. In other words, it's something we do as teachers to help our students learn and become independent with different skills, behaviors, and following directions. Prompting is important to our learners to ensure errorless learning. Errorless learning allows the student to learn skills without errors. When using prompts, we as teachers can shape behaviors that become independent. Prompts allow our learners to become their best selves. This is what we're practicing. Prompts are typically used from least intrusive to most intrusive, as you can see in this visual. Least intrusive to most intrusive. The least intrusive prompt is independent. Next would be gesture, indirect verbal. Wait a minute. Fuck, this is backwards on camera. Thank you. Indirect verbal, visual, model, partial physical, and then full physical.
Stop. Start over.
I can't. You can't prompt. So I'll do it later. Can we just try and finish? It needs to come up. Fine. I don't know. Just go get my stack of textbooks from the other room.
Yeah, but start there.
It's not. Can you get my stack of textbooks, please? This is the stupidest fucking thing. I don't know how the fuck we're supposed to record this. It doesn't matter. We don't have to see each one. Just let's get it over with. Look.
Angle this down some. Why don't you just do it sitting down?
Because I need them to see you.
All right.
Okay, this is fine. Ready? Let's do it.
You just need my hand.
I know.
Angle is very.
They just need to see you. Who cares? Let's try it. This is why we're practicing. All prompts begin with verbal direction. If the verbal direction is followed the first time, the prompt level is considered independent. I will now demonstrate this. Pick up pen. Nice job. The next prompt is a gesture prompt, where the student might need an additional gesture, such as pointing, to remind them of the verbal prompt. I will now demonstrate a gestural prompt. Pick up the pen. You did it. The next prompt is an indirect verbal prompt, in which you ask the learner an indirect question to lead them to the appropriate behavior. I will now demonstrate. Pick up the pen. What did you pick up? Yes. Next would be a visual prompt, where the learner may need a small visual, either pictorial or written, to help remind them of the verbal direction. I will now demonstrate. Pick up the pen. Nice job. After that, the next prompt would be a model prompt, where the teacher is modeling the expected behavior. I will now demonstrate this. Pick up the pen. You got it. Second to last, there are partial physical prompts where the learner may need a light touch to the elbow. I will now demonstrate. Pick up the pen. Nice job picking up the pen. Lastly is a full physical prompt where the learner may need full hand-over-hand guidance. I will now demonstrate. Pick up the pen. You did it. Nice job. I have to do the rest. Okay, we'll figure it out. Let me
Sitting
just
down.
finish. I hope the demonstrations have helped clarify each prompt. The hierarchy exists and is usually followed from least to most intrusive because you don't want to give a student too much help right from the beginning if they don't really need it. In other words, you wouldn't give a full physical prompt for the direction pick up fork if the learner can do it with a gestural prompt. As a disclaimer, usually a baseline is taken on each learner with each specific skill so you know where to begin on the prompt hierarchy. Baseline is when you observe how the learner does something with no assistance. For example, during baseline for toothbrushing, you may find that the learner only needs a gestural prompt, and from there you can practice toothbrushing with a gestural prompt and then systematically fade prompting to independent. Prompts are always systematically faded to prevent prompt dependency. However, for someone who needs more assistance with toothbrushing, starting with a full physical prompt and fading down the hierarchy would make sense for that individual. It all depends on the learner. This concludes our training on the prompt hierarchy. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. Let's see how longer